Hello, everyone. You see, we live in a world where everyone wants to be heard, but only few wants to listen. Failing to understand that one must listen in order to be heard, because the responsibility for effective communication rests on both the sender and the receiver. And for effective communication to be actualized, both parties must be able to encode and decode messages respectively. My name is Agba Christopher Ochiche. Let's look at what effective communication entails. Now, given that communication is the process of exchanging information, opinion, thoughts, or ideas, or other forms of messages between two or more parties, this process is only effective if the purpose and intent of that message is fully understood by both parties and appropriate feedback is given for clarity. Now, you see, the relevance of effective communication can never be overemphasized since humans cannot exist in isolation. Effective communication takes several forms. However, whether verbal or non-verbal, the process involves the sender, the message, the channel, the receiver, and of course, the feedback. Now, the sender is the originator of the message. As a sender, you need to pay attention to the receiver. It is not enough that your message is verified and accurate. Uh, it must be useful and needed by the receiver. And the delivery must be done with courtesy and cognizance of the receiver's disposition as well as his level of understanding. The message is the information being communicated. Now, the message has to be organized. I mean, you don't want to give an information that you go back and forth, back and forth. Also, the message has to be concise, which is straight to the point. It has to be clear without errors or limited errors, and it has to be complete. And most importantly, it has to be in a language and code understandable by both parties. Now, the channel is the medium through which the message is being transmitted. This could be a face-to-face conversation, a written form such as letters, memos, reports, as the case may be, or digital means such as phone calls, emails, or other social media platforms. Now, the receiver is the one who receives the message. Just like the sender, he also must possess the skill of attentive listening and comprehension. And he must also provide feedback, appropriate feedback where necessary. Now, the feedback is the response of the receiver. Effective communication is not complete without feedback because a feedback shows if the message is being understood or not. Having said so, let us look at um, the relevance of effective communication. As rightly stated, the relevance of effective communication can never be overemphasized since human cannot exist in isolation. Effective communication is relevant in all aspects of human endeavors, both in our social life, religious, as well as professional life. Now, one of the relevance of effective communication is effective communication helps us to express ourselves. It helps us to express our thoughts, opinions, ideas to others, and at the same time, understand those of others. Effective communication equally helps us to build, you know, improve, as well as coordinate our relationship with others. You know, relationship cannot exist uh, without interaction. And so, in order to be able to interact, you must be effective in communication. Now, also, Effective communication helps us be to make better decisions, because decisions are made on the basis of information. And finally, effective communication helps us to be better problem solvers. You know, if you are effective in communicating, it enhances your skills to be able to solve problems. Having said so, once again, my name is Agba Christopher Ochiche. Thank you for watching.